You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Wednesday the 6th of August, 2025. It is 47 days after the summer solstice. It is 47 days before the fall equinox. Today is the anniversary of the dropping of the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 9th day of Thermidor, the day of the Gentian, the Gentian. The sun rises today at 5:57 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 1:02 p.m. The sun sets today at 8:05 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 8:35 p.m., and nautical twilight ends at 9:12 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes, 10 seconds shorter than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing gibbous phase and is 92% full at midday. The full moon will arrive on Friday, the 9th of August. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 2:27 a.m., 18 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 8:43 a.m., 1 meter 22. In the afternoon, low tide, 2:33 p.m., 30 centimeters. In the evening, high tide, 8:57 p.m., 1 meter 52. In our shared realm of plants and animals, all at once, as if on cue, the pine cones on the eastern white pine have matured. In the space of only 2 days, the cones have gone from supple green to brown and woody. Their segments have opened to release their seeds. The browning begins at the tip and progresses rapidly upwards to where the cones attach to the tree's limbs. The open brown cones are dotted with beads of clear sap, glistening in the sun. Commemorations. On this day in the year 1181, Chinese and Japanese astronomers observed and recorded the beginning of a supernova in the constellation Cassiopeia. It remained visible in a fixed position relative to the other stars for 185 days. This is one of the few confirmed supernovas observed by humans before the advent of telescopes. It is designated SN 1181 by modern science, and contemporary astronomers have identified a number of white dwarf stars in Cassiopeia that could be the remains of the supernova. On this day in 1774, Mother Ann Lee arrived in New York from England. She would be the founder of the Shakers, the influential religious sect that established villages all across the northeastern United States. The Shakers kept a simple life, practiced celibacy, and held their goods in common. Their work ethic was renowned. Not only did they produce numerous inventions, they were, for instance, the first to sell packaged seeds, but their craftsmanship was extraordinary. Mother Ann once said, "Do all your work as if you had 1,000 years to live, and as you would if you knew you must die tomorrow." She also said, "Be faithful with your hands. Every faithful man will go forth and put up his fences in season, will plow his ground in season, and put his crops into the ground in season, and such a man may with confidence look for a blessing." Revered by her followers, at her death she was buried in the common Shaker Cemetery in Waterfleet, New York. Her simple tombstone is of the same humble style and size as all the rest. On this day in 1964, the world's oldest known tree was cut down. Named Prometheus by arborists, it was a Great Basin bristlecone pine growing on Wheeler Peak in eastern Nevada. It was probably 5,000 years old. A graduate student studying climate dynamics using dendrochronology felled the tree to examine its tree rings. The exact circumstances that led to Prometheus's demise remain unclear. Finally, today we mark the solemn anniversary of the atomic bombing of Hiroshima. The B-29 bomber, the Enola Gay, named after the pilot's mother, opened its bomb hatch and released the atom bomb at 8:15 a.m. Hiroshima time. 44 seconds later, it detonated 580 meters above the center of the city. A sudden flash, then unimaginable horror. Remember this day. And that is the Observatory, Wednesday, the 6th of August, 2025.